for bringing us all together here. And just everybody give the actual White House correspondents a hand for making journalism better for all of us. I want to also recognize our fellow hosts, Kevin Sheikey, David Adler, Franco Nicchesi, my colleagues at SKD, Anita Dunn and Bill Knapp, Jean and Steve Case, who you'll hear from in a minute. And we have a special new sponsor this year, the Partnership for Open and Fair Skies, who are looking for a level playing field in their open skies agreements with the Gulf carriers. So we welcome the U.S. airlines and the workers who go every day to work to make our flights comfortable. Thank you for being here with us today. Thanks, of course, as always, to the Georgetown Cupcake ladies. We're Sophie and Catherine somewhere eating cupcakes. And also somebody else, Julie Anderson and Patrick Richards of Veuve Clicquot and of Belvedere. If you're drinking champagne or vodka, and why wouldn't you, you have them to thank. Okay, we're going to get serious for just 1 minute, if I could have people's attention. This is an incredibly powerful audience, and that is why it is so important to Tammy and I and all the hosts that we really use this moment to put causes in front of you that mean so much to all of us and to our country. And the first one I want to talk to you about is Dog Tag Bakery. Last year at this event, Dog Tag was still a dream of our friend Connie Milstein, the fantastic philanthropist and businesswoman and great friend, and Father Rick Curry, who has done so much over his lifetime for disabled veterans. Dog Tag was their dream. It is now open in Georgetown. They've just graduated their first class of veterans who have now got new skills and new opportunities for a new career. So with that, I just want to introduce Father Curry to say a couple of words. So thank you.
Through the vision and the generosity of Connie Milstein as my partner, we were able to open Dog Tag Bakery, as you mentioned, and we're 5 months old and we're thriving. The business is doing incredibly well. I invite you to come to see us. We're in Wisconsin and Grace in Georgetown, and it is a very happy place. It's a happy place because disabled veterans are finding their way back to civilian life as entrepreneurs. For the longest time, we really believed that disabled veterans were no longer part of our society, but in fact, that's not true. They want to continue their leadership role in society, and Dog Tag Bakery makes that possible. And you will make that possible by spreading the word about Dog Tag Bakery and letting people know that the disabled veterans are a core part of our lives, and we have so much to learn from them. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, everyone. I want everyone to get their phone out. I want to see your phones. I want to see everyone's phone. If you don't hold your phone up, you have to go inside the house. Please hold your phone up or go inside the house. I faked you guys out. But I have your attention now because I want to tell you about Blue Star Families and these incredible women that are standing here with me, and some of the members of the military who are here, members of Blue Star Family. They started 5 years ago, 2009, to bring together military families and communities, events just like this, because we're all in it together, and they need our support. Now, we've asked all of you to sign a card. Who has signed a postcard? If you haven't signed a postcard, go in the house. I'm kidding. Okay, so these postcards are going to be sent to active duty military out in the field right now. So it's very important that you sign a postcard. And I'm really thrilled to introduce you to two people, Sheila Casey. Here, you guys stand up here. Come on up here. Sheila Casey, who's the board chairman, and Kathy Roth-Duquet, who run Blue Star Families and have done such an incredible program and put together this program to send these cards overseas. They do a lot of terrific work, and I want every single one of you to do something to support them. Our friends at the Creative Coalition are here. They made some great ads this year, but all of you can do something. You can donate your time, you can donate your money, but we need you to do something. Is everyone going to do it? Okay, if you're not going to do it, go in the house. Okay? Now, what I want to do next is that I want to introduce Steve and Jean Case, who've been our wonderful co-hosts of this brunch, and they have something very special award to a very special person, Steve and Jean Case.
Thank you all for being here, and please do quiet down to hear this announcement. It's a great award to somebody who's certainly deserving of it. But before we make that award, I did also want to say that this is a great weekend to not just have people coming from Hollywood and Silicon Valley to D.C., but also getting people within D.C., including Republicans and Democrats, meeting each other, talking to each other, building relations, building trust so they can work together on bipartisan solutions. So that's terrific. And it's also great to have entrepreneurs, not just from California, but a lot of them from the D.C. area, including the Halcyon. All the entrepreneurs, please put up your hands. We want to see them. These are great social entrepreneurs building businesses here in the D.C. area. The D.C. area has really risen quite remarkably. So we're proud to be celebrating the work of the entrepreneurs to build the economy and create the jobs and move our nation forward. And with that, we also want to celebrate a group that really is deserving, and I'll turn it over to Jean.
So this is an amazing room, amazing people. We have heroes standing in front of us in terms of those that have served and are serving. There's one hero that really puts service on the map in the American psyche through a popular film, American Sniper. Many of you might have heard of Chris Kyle, a true American hero, a Navy SEAL who answered the call to his country. But maybe you have or you haven't heard of another hero who is honoring Chris's legacy of service, and that's his wife, Taya Kyle. Taya has a book she's written entitled American Wife, a memoir of love, service, faith, and renewal. In Chris's memory and to honor his legacy of service, she's formed the Chris Kyle Foundation, which provides terrific experiences to bring the military together and keep families strong. So we think it's really wonderful on this weekend in a town that's sometimes divided that we find this moment of unity where we hold up all who serve, but today we want to give a very, very special honor to Taya Kyle. Taya, please go ahead.
It's an honor to be here, and I just seeing the military people here means a lot to me too. I know my husband Chris used to say that our service members sign a blank check to the United States of America for a price up to and including their life. They don't decide where they go. They just say that when the time is right, they'll go wherever they're asked. And I learned a lot about service from Chris. I learned a lot about sacrifice, and I learned that no matter the job in the military, when less than 1% of our country serves, these people are very special, and they do these things for all the right reasons. They're doing it because they have that heart of service. And clearly, we have a lot of people who have been wounded by doing what we needed them to do and what we asked them to do as a country. Regardless of political affiliation, they still signed up to do whatever, whenever. And I'm constantly looking at the different things that people are doing because we can't count on the VA to do all of our work for us. We know that healing is exponentially better outside of the hospital setting. So to be able to meet Father Curry and go to Dog Tag Bakery, I was so moved. I almost felt like crying the whole time I was there. because I'm grateful. It's, their place is on Grace Street, if that's not the most appropriate name for Dog Tag Bakery. And I'll tell you, what I love most about it is that they're not just giving handouts or giving things away. They have all different services represented, and they're teaching people new skills. A lot of people in the military have a lot of skill and a lot of talent. It doesn't always translate to the civilian world. So they're not just giving jobs, they're helping do training as well. Things like that are the differences that we can make in this country. And I'm going to end with this. I once heard a saying that I have found to be so true, and that is that these people of service, when they're in a ditch and you reach your hand out to help them, they don't reach up and grab your hand with both of their hands. They reach up and grab your hand with one, and they reach behind them and take another veteran with them. So when you do things to help a veteran, I can guarantee you, just like my husband did, just like these good people are doing, you're not just helping one, you're helping every hand behind them that grabs another veteran hand. Thank you.
So take out your phones for real now. Here, you guys, take out your phones for real. I'm going to see your phones, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to take a picture of these incredible folks who do so much work for so many people. And then I want you to tweet it out, #GardenBrunch, Blue Star Family, and let's all make a difference.